Sean Spicer, great to see you again. Donald Trump, the worst US president ever. Do you believe that?
I wonder, I've heard about grading on a curve, and that's usually the opposite when you get a C or a D, as I did a few of those, and they bump you up a little. But the idea of having the record that he had both domestically and internationally, I mean, just stop for a moment and think about that. Domestically, that we were tranquil. Vladimir Putin wasn't on the ascent. He was actually the first administration, gosh, in what, 4 or 5, that Putin didn't annex land or go to war with a former territory during Donald Trump. China, Taiwan, North Korea, Iran, they were all at bay. That was a pretty good record. And then obviously domestically, our border was secure. We were energy independent. Unemployment was lowest for key groups of society at record levels, whether it was women or African Americans, veterans, young people. I kind of wonder how these guys grade. I wouldn't want to take a class from any of them.
Yes, and I'd also add to your list the Abraham Accords, where you had Muslim countries in the Middle East actually signing peace deals with cooperation deals with Israel, which, boy, are we some distance from that now. And then again, these same judges put Joe Biden as the 14th best president, 2 ahead of even Ronald Reagan. I mean, what does that tell you about all these presidential historians that said, yep, that's the list?
It does make you wonder, though, I mean, what the criteria is. Andrew, it's funny. I often will ask Biden supporters when I'm debating them or just having a conversation, name me one thing that you're proud of that he did. One thing. And a lot of them will immediately turn around and start going after Donald Trump and say, well, Trump. And I said, no, you can't answer the question with Trump. What are you proud of that Biden has done on any front in the last 3 years? And again, they will usually resort to talking about Donald Trump and he's a horrible person and da-da-da, we can't go backwards. And the point is that the most ardent Biden supporters have a hard time thinking of something that he's done well. The southern border's way open, inflation's high, record interest rates are through the roof. Our foreign policy is a mess. It began by a botched withdrawal from Afghanistan that Putin himself has pointed to as a reason, or one of the reasons, that he went after land in Ukraine. So I wonder, how do you grade like that? That takes grading on a curve to a whole new level.
Mind you, Sean, when you say that, of course, it makes me think again, if only Donald Trump would say less, get off the stage, and I know it's not in his nature, get off the stage and let all the attention go on Joe Biden, he would romp it in. He doesn't need to do anything, and yet he keeps making himself the centre of attention. Make it on Biden. I don't know why he doesn't do that.